Hey, Virgo. Virgo, welcome. Welcome to Terra Firma Thursday. Every week, every Thursday, new videos for you, Virgo. They're weekly, but they're also timeless, so whenever you come across them, it's the right time for you. Thank you for watching. Hope that this will be helpful to you. I have my cards upside down. It is Mercury retrograde, so I'm acting a fool lately, but I'm trying my best here. Virgo, let's get into it. We'll take 3 cards for the general energy using the Wild Unknown Tarot. We will clarify with Rider-Waite, and then 3 cards for the potential outcome. Again, Wild Unknown. And we'll see after that. We'll go as we'll go by feel here. If we need to do a little more clarification, we shall, but that'll be the general template. So without further ado, Virgo, let's get into it. Starting off with the Father of Cups, the King of Cups. We've got the Mother of Swords. And we have the 10 of Cups, Virgo. Okay. Underlying energy is the Ace of Pentacles. That's gorgeous. All right, my friends. So we have total happiness here, like happiness and satisfaction typically viewed in the sense of a couple. You'll notice these cups are all pouring into each other. There's no water lost, right? So the giving and receiving is reciprocal and even and balanced in this situation. Very happy. And Father of Cups and Mother of Swords is kind of interesting. It looks like a couple of counterparts. So depending on your moon and rising signs, you may have water in your chart or air. I don't know if you resonate more with the masculine energy or the feminine. We all have both, so it is what it is. I do not know, but I'm seeing basically a couple there and a 10 of Cups. So looks like overall energy of this is some kind of happy union. But what do we need to know about this happy union? What do we need to know about the situation in general? Let's get some clarity for you, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about the 10? Excuse me. What does Virgo need to know about the King of Cups, the Father of Cups? What does Virgo need to know about the King of Cups? King of Cups is an emotionally stable king. It's got a master of emotion, by the way. So, Father of Cups. What does Virgo need to know about this Father of Cups? All right, we got the 9 of Swords here. Got the Ace of Swords. Interesting. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Queen of Swords reversed. Now, this has reversals in it, by the way. I know they all came out upright, but I read reversals with this deck. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, now in order to clarify this, I feel like I need to clarify the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is sharp and perceptive. She's got a strong intuition and calls it like she sees it. Oftentimes, can come across rather harsh in the way that she delivers her message, but nevertheless is typically right. This King of Cups, some of you will know what this is, but we've got mental anguish here. We've got nightmare energy. We have agony, being up in your head, being distraught. You know, all of that energy. We've got truth being expressed. And we have the feeling of being left out in the cold. So regarding the King of Cups, some truth has come in that has somebody feeling left out in the cold. And it's got you up in your head about it. Now, with the Queen of Swords in reverse on the bottom, what I feel like this is more than anything is this truth with a capital T, Ace of Swords. I think it's a perception of what is true. I don't know that it's actually true. I feel like this worry and this sense of thinking you know what's going on is probably not the case at this particular stage of the story, the way this is reversed. There's a sense of feeling left out in the cold because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on with the King of Cups, which leads me to believe that some of you that is going to be your story is this Queen of Swords. Okay? Okay. Holy crap, I'm malfunctioning. Okay, let's try this again. So sorry, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about this Queen of Swords? What does Virgo need to know about the Queen of Swords? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords for Virgo, please. One more shuffle here. All right. Okay, 5 of Cups. We are getting into some kind of story here. The Lover's reversed. Holy shit. And the Empress reversed. My goodness. Justice is on the bottom. Okay. I don't know who's... We've got a clear story going on about a breakup that is occurring. We've got a clear story there. The Empress reversed. Okay. Some of you... Okay. Got it. Okay, the King of Cups is left out in the cold. By the Queen of Swords in this case. I feel... This is interesting. Virgo. There's something going on here that it's telling the story of a breakup. I don't know why yet. So regarding the King of Cups, regarding the masculine, they've got they're feeling left out in the cold by some truth, and it's got them up in their heads. The Queen of Cups is mourning a loss and has her Empress status revoked. That's a little suspicious. All right, what do we need to know about this 10 of Cups for Virgo? My goodness. What does Virgo need to know about this 10 of Cups? What does Virgo need to know about the 10 of Cups? Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about the 10 of Cups? One more shuffle. Alright. What does Virgo need to know about the 10 of Cups? 8 of Swords. It's a feeling of trapped energy here. 6 of Cups in reverse. Something you thought was deep-rooted that was not deep-rooted. Then we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. This is healing. Upright, this would be healing and recovery after heartache. It is in reverse today. The healing process hasn't begun yet. We're still fighting this. Look at this. Queen of Swords is in reverse on the bottom again. Somebody doesn't want to acknowledge the truth and heal. Somebody does not want to acknowledge the truth and heal. The perception of something being the 10 of Cups, being their 10 of Cups, their soulmate situation, whatever it is. It's like, no, it wasn't a soulmate situation. It was a false soulmate. Something... I don't know what happened here. And it's not about a blame game, is it? It's not about a blame game. So I don't know who's at fault, but obviously we have a story here that is looking a little sus. Although there's nothing here yet indicating something like infidelity or something like that. I say that, and then the Knight of Wands comes out. But it's very clearly talking about a breakup of some kind. As I say that, though, I was talking in this jump. This is the Charmer. This is the White Knight. This is the charming, charismatic one. Sometimes not so affectionately referred to as a fuckboy. Feels fuckboyish because he came out like this. I'm a little suspicious. I'm a little suspicious of the feminine at this point in the story. That's a bonus card, though. We're going to get 3 cards of potential outcome for you, Virgo, and see what's going on here. Obviously, if this isn't resonating and it's not your story, don't claim it, because why would you? It's not a good story. If this is your story, well, all I can say is I hope this is helpful in some way, and let's get some potential outcome for you and maybe see if we can get a little wisdom, a little clarity out of the situation. So, 3 cards of potential outcome for Virgo, please. One more shuffle. All right. all this down a little bit. All right. Seven of Wands. This is defensive energy. This is standing up for yourself and shining brightly, Virgo. So there's a call to stand up for yourself. Seven of Pentacles. Is the juice worth the squeeze? You're looking back and reflecting on this situation. It is retrograde season, Mercury retrograde season. Some of you are looking back. Some of you are looking back on a situation that's already occurred. And then we have the World. This is the end of a cycle. Virgo, this is closing it out. You're going to, and look at this. Empress restored. Empress upright right here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You have the opportunity to heal, Virgo. While you look back on your situation, speak truth about what was fair, what wasn't fair, what was right, what was wrong. Be thankful for what was good. Be thankful for the lessons you learned from what was bad. That will allow you to close this cycle out and complete this story. You know, the story is, there's some denial in this, but it looks like it finally gets cleaned up. And when it does, that Empress card goes from inverted to right side up, doesn't it? So there's something to that. It's like we got to get honest about what happened in the past. That's what I think is going on here. So whatever side of it you happen to be on, Virgo, whether you're the masculine or the feminine in the situation, however you identify, you'll know the story. You'll know the story if it's yours. But it's time to get honest about it, and it's time to bring some closure to the situation. So this is an animal spirit oracle. I am going to pull a card for you that will give us a little bit of advice of like what kind of energy we may want to embody or avoid. And I don't have the manual with me. I'm going to intuit it right now. So we'll see what we get. Lamb. Earth energy. Lambs are also are often seen as quite innocent. Quite innocent and docile creatures. They also, I mean, of course, in Western religious lore, they can also represent a sacrifice, right? Sacrificial animal. Some of you may have felt like that, like you were sacrificed, like you made a big sacrifice for the situation, and you're probably wondering, again, it's like wondering if it was all worthwhile, right? But I think what we're getting called to do here is just to be encouraged to process the situation, accept the roles that we played in it, and then also be grateful for the opportunity to take the high road in a situation. Sometimes, especially looking back on something that's already occurred, if you were able to take the high road, you can have some pride in that. So, Virgo, my goodness. That's all I can really say. You have an opportunity, though. You have an opportunity to bring tremendous healing and reinstate that Empress energy to you. Or that Emperor energy, you know, depending on gender. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. That is definitely flexible, and apply it to your situation as it fits. But whatever this situation was that had gone down, you have the opportunity to bring in some major healing, and I would encourage you to proceed with that. I am sorry about the retrograde. I cannot talk. So Virgo, thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next time. If this resonated, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing, and I will see you next Thursday for another reading, Terra Firma Thursdays. Until then, have a beautiful week.